Good morning. Happy Monday. Um, so this is kind of an impromptu live. I can see I've got a sun flare behind me. Hopefully it's not too distracting. um, so I was inspired to pop in this morning. Honestly, it's kind of a funny story. I got up around 6. Some of you guys know on Mondays and Thursdays I get up super early to go to one of the kind of shishi artisanal bakeries in the area. They give so much merchandise twice a week to a food pantry, and it's my job to get there and to load it up and to get it to the local food pantry. And so this morning I got up at 6, and of course I had to get the dog out. And when I put her down on the cold grass, she did not want to go. The only thing she wanted to do is go back into the house and go to bed. And that was my teaching this morning. I know that a lot of us are getting a lot of teachings from our animals. Hey, Tally, it's good to see you. And I know you'll love this. So I was watching her not want to do what she needs to do in the morning, and I was thinking about how so many of us right now are experiencing things that aren't as we want them to be, and we just want it to go away, right? We just want um, things to be either how they were or some idea of how we think they were, even though they were never really that way. Um, there's a lot of fleeing of discomfort, and I think a sense of, uh, why can't this be over? And I don't know. It's the last Monday of a summer month, right? And I know hopefully summer is going to continue into September, and I'm definitely hoping for that. But last Monday of a summer month and a time that has been more uncomfortable for more people than I think any of us can remember. And in the midst of that discomfort, there is hope. There is a rally to truth. There is an invitation to core values. So I thought about that. I thought about what my dog was showing me, right? That very natural nervous system reflex of going back into comfort. And I thought about that clenching, so much so that even if she had to go to the bathroom, she didn't want to. And I thought about how often in the course of a week, all of us move into discomfort and we clench. And whether or not we're aware of being clenched is a really important thing to differentiate. And learning to be aware of being clenched, learning to really pay attention. Am I contracting? Am I being rigid in this moment? Am I not allowing myself to be receptive and present? And I've been sitting with that as my teaching for the week, and really a teaching that's pretty eternal. It's something that's never going to hurt a situation. How do I just align with what is? How do I align with what is, not in such a way that I'm in agreement, but that I'm able to be fully present and respond skillfully. I'm able to respond not from working my will, not from a sense of trying to have things be according to how I think they should be, but really align with how they are so that I can be responsive, so that I can actually hear what others are saying around me. And so that when I speak, I don't speak from ego. I don't speak from should. I just speak from my own truth. So I wanted to share that this Monday. I wanted to invite you into that. And the beautiful thing about it, all of us are capable of it. It's kind of a human birthright. So all of us are capable of this. And hey, hi, Daltro. Yeah, it is a very important situation. But I wanted to just invite myself the next time I feel like I'm contracting and I'm moving into that rigidity, to just relax and to breathe and to allow myself to be fully present in how things are. And I wanted to also invite you, if you're interested in working more deeply on how to fully align with what's happening around you, as well as your own core values, your own deepest truth, and how do you create an orchestral, a ballet between those two forces, intrinsic and extrinsic. How do you create harmony between the intrinsic and the extrinsic? Then please pop into my website. It's balanceintegration.com. Click on events. And tomorrow we're kicking off a 10-week journey, chapter by chapter, going through my book, The Game Changer's Guide to Radical Success. And we'll be going through chapter by chapter, really working on alignment and really working on identifying that contraction, identifying complacency, and identifying how do we stand from our roots. And by that, I mean that which is most really fundamentally true for each of us. So it'll be me and a handful of intrepid souls, and they are being kept to a small number because I want everyone to be able to see and be seen and to hear and to be heard, because practicing that in a safe environment, in a supportive group of people, is great practice for moving out into the world where we might actually contract or we might actually feel more rigid. So that's what's going on. We wrap on election day. So every Tuesday from 5 to 6 Eastern Daylight Time. If you have to miss one, that's awesome. I can send you the recording. And I don't know about you, but by the time election day rolls around, I want to be really grounded and centered in what matters and what feels real and what feels important, and in my own strength. I want to be able to respond skillfully to whatever's next. Because no matter what's next, it's going to be asking for the best from each of us. So join me. I would love to have you. And hi, Irina. Oh, good. I will reach out to you. So I will be around if anyone wants to. Do I have to have a business plan? And we laughed. I was like, oh my God, Connie, no. You should know me better. All you have to have, and you don't even have to have read the book, at your fundamental best, you want to stand in your strongest alignment with who you are and with whatever's happening around you. So that's all you have to have to be right for this process. So complacency is the only thing that would mean it's not right for you. So anyway, I'm sending everyone a big hug. Have a beautiful Monday and soak up some sunshine while you can.